with Chief Meteorologist Matt Miller.
Temperatures around the area today held back underneath the cloud cover after the rain moved through in the first half of the day. Things have dried out and temperatures have recovered a little bit, but not substantial. Recovery in temperature up to the mid 60s. Cloud cover may try to break a little bit this evening or early tonight, but it won't be for the entirety of the night. We're going to be mainly cloudy through the evening, through the night, some breaks here and there, and then cloudy, cool on Memorial Day. Probably one of the cooler Memorial Days that we've had that I can recall in at least the last 15-20 years. Rain is likely throughout the day. Temperatures are going to struggle to warm up because of that, but then we do warm back up later in the weekend. Next weekend's looking good, if that's any consolation. Right now it's dry across the region despite widespread cloud cover. Manhattan cloudy. It is cloudy at Emporia as well as in West Topeka, where the temperature has managed to get back to about 65 degrees. Northeast wind at 12. Picked up a bit more than a half inch of rainfall today at Billard Airport. High has been 66, the morning low 59, so actually pretty close to the average on the low, but we're this time of year averaging 80-degree high temperatures, and we don't have a real good sign of that coming in the next several days. Now, you add yesterday's rain, which did not rain up north. This was mainly to the south, getting about 1/4 of an inch of rainfall as those showers and a few evening thunderstorms rolled through. And then since midnight, you add on this amount. Many areas have been in that half to nearly an inch of rainfall range, all told, so far, and we have more rain on the way for tomorrow. Low to mid 60s, the current temperature, 65 at Hiawatha, 63 at Clay Center, Blue Rapids, as well as in Emporia. The wind is northeasterly at about 10 to 15 for most, even 20 miles per hour at Junction City, but primarily out of the northeast at 10 to 20. And then we're looking at that wind staying northeasterly, but diminishing a little bit tonight. I think we'll be in a range of 5 to 15, picking up a little bit as those showers move back in tomorrow in a range of about 10 to 20 once again. And this one more round of rain on the way. So the first round pushed into Missouri, weakened a little bit, and then some of the cooler air pushing south flares up storms across Arkansas, Oklahoma, and into western Texas, all staying well south of us with that round of thunderstorms. But there's still this disturbance out to the west yet to push in, and it's going to flare up another round of some rain. So we may make it through the evening and maybe some breaks in the clouds, only to fill right back in. But I don't think we're going to see a lot of rain between now and morning. So if you're out early tomorrow, pretty dry initially, but then the rain starts to spread in through the course of the morning. And once it moves in, on again, off again rain lingers all the way through the afternoon into the evening before it finally starts to push away to the east overnight. And we should start to see some drier conditions move in by Tuesday. But it is going to be a wet day again tomorrow. Tonight down to 55 degrees, east wind at 5 to 15. Tomorrow's high, optimistic that we can get out of the 50s and make it to about 60 with an east wind of 10 to 20, and that occasional rain throughout the day. It is certainly going to be a cool Memorial Day. We'll be back to 65 on Tuesday. Some showers could linger into the morning, but the trend through Tuesday is to dry out. And then we start to warm up. Wednesday's looking great, 72. Rain returns on Thursday for a little bit, and then after that, we're warming even more. 78 on Friday. Next weekend, low to mid 80s. We finally get back closer to average and warm up for a nice, that'll be last couple days there of May as we head into the early part of June. Hey, don't forget we are getting toward that peak of severe weather season. We're not done with spring weather. Obviously, it doesn't feel like we've gotten to it yet at this point, but Eye of the Storm. We've got a special coming up tonight that'll be airing after our 10 o'clock broadcast on KSNT, so you want to tune in for that. We're going to go over some of the storms of the past, but also talk to some people that play a big behind-the-scenes role in severe weather coverage. Some people you may have heard their voices or seen what their work is, but don't necessarily have a face to go with that. So we'll be looking at that tonight.
All right, fantastic. Can't wait. And if tomorrow's rain holds off in the morning, that's when a lot of the parades and special observances and remembrance ceremonies are held. So
we can hope for that. It is looking like it will gradually from southwest to northeast be spreading in during that time.